I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Dear me, it tastes so fine, dear me. It's mine, all mine, dear me.
Good morning, Comstock. Good morning, Casselton, home of the Squirrels. Thank you for making KFGO number one in the morning, number one all day long. The KFGO Morning Crew. Doug Leier, Amistadi, getting your Friday, second weekend of deer season set for you.
You bet. We're heading over to Casselton Cold Storage. Craig Halverson joining us here on the KFGO Morning Crew. Good morning to you, Craig.
Good morning.
Well, you're I guess, good sign on whether or not deer are coming in. How are hunters doing? Are you guys seeing a lot of deer coming in?
Yeah, actually, we're up a little bit. A little bit from last year. So we're plugging away.
Is that better because it's not as wet and rainy, as much corn that is standing out there, or what would you kind of attribute that to?
I'm guessing it's the what was it, 5,000 extra tags that were
sure
allotted this year, I guess.
More tags, more deer.
Have you seen some nice ones coming in?
Lots of big deer this year, and a lot of healthy deer, a lot of fat on them.
That's good. Was it? I'm trying to think back to last weekend. Opening day on Friday was nice. Sunday almost maybe would have been almost hot. Is some people bringing in their deer because it was that the temperatures were a little bit warmer?
I think that we definitely had. Well, you had to get them in. It was 70 degrees, so either that or you packed them with ice. So pretty much every deer I took in, most of them they were packed full of ice. So that was good.
Yeah. When people are bringing their deer into Casselton Cold Storage, is there a way that they're supposed to be bringing them into you there, Craig?
Actually, we're taking full hide-on deer. There's I can't remember off the top of my head, there's a unit out west where you got to remove the spinal cord. And then Minnesota deer, we can't take spinal cords either, so they got to be quartered or trimmed. But any other units here in North Dakota, yeah, you can bring the whole deer in, hide on or quartered, trim, whatever you want.
Craig Halverson, Casselton Cold Storage, joining us on the KFGO Morning Crew. Get a little idea of how the deer scene has been going for the guys and the gals that have had deer tags. So many, the COVID has canceled so many events, so people that maybe haven't hunted in 20 or 30 years are taking up hunting. Has COVID or the pandemic, has that changed how you're able to process deer, Craig?
No, not at all. I guess all of us here at the store, we're all healthy, so I guess we require a mask coming on in, and we go about our day, I guess, so...
And obviously you get super busy during deer hunting season over there at Casselton Cold Storage. Does everything else shut down, Craig? Are you guys still making like sausage and other things, or does everything just kind of go on to full-on deer mode?
We go on a full-on deer mode. We try to stock up the best we can before deer season with the rest of our product, and that's all we do is concentrate on deer, I guess.
After the deer wrap up, going back to the beef processing and the pig, I mean, when the pandemic was kicking in last spring, we heard such a backlog at locker plants for meat processing. How backed up are you, Craig? We're backed up, I guess. I don't know if we're booked out till April, May right now, and then I gotta get a hold of all my regular customers. So I guess if we were to schedule everyone out, we would be out a whole year.
Wow. So somebody that is getting a hold of you, say, just now, it might be a whole year until you can get their deer processed for them?
If you're a brand new customer, yes.
I like how that works. Yeah, that's right.
Everybody's kind of went to the old school ways, and they're buying halves and quarters, and, you're not going out and eating out in restaurants anymore, so that's what they're doing.
I go back to I get stuck in the good old days. I'll be honest, Craig, and it was deer jerky and deer sausage, and then along came pepper sticks, and I mean it's almost turned into like art, the art of venison. What are some of the most requested products for deer and for venison, Craig?
It's basically just your sausages and your sticks. When we're cutting, I guess we're seeing a lot more people taking their back straps, roasts, and steaks. I think people are cooking a lot more and finding different ways to do it versus sausage and your jerkies.
Which obviously you're still making those as well. What is the most popular flavoring, I guess, or request that you get for that?
Well, sausage, I guess it's like our country sausage or North Country. That's our top choices, I guess. The deer that we have cut, I guess we have a couple thousand pounds of country sausage to make, from what my wife says. So I guess we need to get busy making sausage here.
So if somebody's listening and they head out deer hunting this weekend, what are the hours? Do you want them to call ahead before they're going to drop off, or can they just pull on in to Casselton Cold Storage north of the tracks?
No, you can just come on in. We're open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 7, and Sundays noon to 7.
And if anybody wants to pick up other things such as steaks or burgers or chops or anything like that, you can hook them up with that as well over there at Casselton Cold Storage, Craig?
You bet.
Sounds good.
Well, Craig, we appreciate a little insight on how the deer hunters are doing and what people need to know for getting their deer processed. So thanks for your access and your information. Have a great one, Craig.
Hey, thank you, guys.
You too. Craig Halverson, Casselton Cold Storage, joining us here on the KFGO Morning Crew. It is 6:47. 94.1 on your FM dial, the mighty 790 KFGO. You can listen to us live at kfgo.com at no cost to you ever, anywhere you are, anywhere in the region, anywhere out of state, anywhere out of country even.
Your KFGO